Yo, what's going on, guys? Currently, Kha'Zix's highest win rate build is at a 66% win rate. For that build, you want to go for a Youmuu's Rush into Opportunity into Hubris. Hubris is kind of a funny item. But yeah, the Youmuu's first for the movement speed, really valuable. You don't have to have tier 2 boots or even boots at all because the out-of-combat movement speed is 40, which is almost the same as tier 2 boots, 45. Then for the Opportunity, just a cheap lethality item with movement speed, being out of combat, and then interacting with champions, you get extra lethality. And then you also get decaying movement speed on whenever you essentially kill a champion, you get a takedown on them. So it's perfect for jungling. You don't see Opportunity that much outside of jungle. Very, very strong. Then for Hubris, just another lethality item, a little bit more pricey. When the champion that you damage in 3 seconds dies, you get more attack damage plus 2 per champion killed for 90 seconds. Not bad. This is a little bit more of a scaling one, I'd say. We have First Strike, Free Boots, Triple Tonic, Cosmic, Sudden, Relentless with double AD and health. Dark Harvest is certainly viable. First Strike tends to get the ball rolling harder because of the gold income. I'm just going to Q auto. Your Q outranges your autos and is a bit of a buttery smooth auto reset, but you can also Q auto and get similar value, at least while farming. Against champions, you do want to try to auto them first if you can when they're escaping from your ganks, since what was I trying to say? Yeah, when they're escaping from your ganks, your first auto attack, if you haven't been seen, will slow them. So you want to auto then Q if possible. Auto Q, auto W. You want to get that W isolation. You don't have to kill the last tiny one. You can leave him and it won't change the clear. I like getting that gold. Up against the Graves, not a huge fan of the matchup. I think Graves is just kind of obnoxious to play against in general. Got lots of mobility, armor, damage, burst. It's definitely one of the strongest early game junglers in the game, if used properly. This will give us 5 true damage on hit against minions for 60 seconds, and then gold, so we'll just go ahead and use it now. That's more, the first one is more of a laning tonic, I'd say. Auto WQ auto. Next Q should just straight up kill this thing. Yeah, 169. Bot lane is definitely going to get ganked by Graves. I'll just ping it. You could go 2 points in Q for a faster clear. You don't really use your E that much while you're farming anyways. It's just kind of risky because you don't know if you're going to get invaded or need to gank. I just haven't really seen the opportunity necessarily for the gank. But Graves is definitely going to go bot side, so we could head on over there. The Q range is pretty long. Kha'Zix's auto range is not long at all. It's just basic 125. We finished our full clear 320-ish. Leashless would be closer to 330. Should be able to solo Graves, especially if he walks into us. Not sure where he's at. I think he would be bot side. Auto Q. Auto W. That last auto should do it. Alright, here we go. Get him with an auto first in the Q. That way we could get the slow. We do win this because of isolation. Auto Q, he's dead. He needed to flash and he might have been able to live. That's just what it's like playing against Kha'Zix. I'm not going to cross through mid because Zerath has no mana, no health. LeBlanc's going to chunk me. Graves is going to have item advantage, gold spend, and fight me on Scuttle, right? So we don't actually want to go over there at this moment. Pick up oracles. I'm not going to buy control ward just because I'm trying to be gold efficient here. As a jungler, your oracles is basically your movable control ward, and we want to hit these early item power spikes fast. For Kha'Zix scalability, we have to kind of path into dragon, so starting toss side going towards our bot here is really good. Kha'Zix takes drags fast because they're automatically isolated. Auto Q. Your Q isolation is more than double the damage. It's important to find those as much as possible. The target has to not have an ally, so if it's a monster and it has a monster right by it, it won't be isolated. Same thing with champions, if they're by their minions or another champion. Now, they have to be pretty close to each other. They made that change, I think it was last year, or it was like early this year, that if they're not basically you're right on top of each other within 300 or so units, they're counted as isolated, which is kind of gross, but That alone has helped Kha'Zix so much, because before, if people just grouped up a little bit, getting isolations was hard. You could only really do your unseen threat through your R activations. But it's pretty consistent to get isolation Qs these days. You have to be standing, like I said, pretty much right on top of each other. We're just full clearing. That's what Kha'Zix does. His level 6 evolution for his Q is insane. Makes him probably the strongest soloist in the game, as long as he's full health. Could look for Dragon here. Their LeBlanc's dead. Pull it all the way out. Auto QW. Just ping that we're on this so our teammates know. You're not going to have the most ganks on Kha'Zix. His gank tempo isn't the best. Doesn't have any CC. Just damage and a jump. Hopefully they don't walk him into Dragon. He doesn't even know we're on this, I don't think. That's huge. We go Q evolution here. Got the Reaper claws in, the big claws. This gives us 20 adaptive force for 60 seconds. We'll use that on this gank. Not sure where LeBlanc's at. Makes me a little nervous. We'll go ahead and use this. We're gonna R away. We had to jump and R. LeBlanc came out of nowhere. Oh, was this her? No. I trolled. I literally guessed wrong. I'm surprised she didn't press forward because my teammates were so low. Maybe she saw me go invisible. That stinks. Let's go put some pressure on Graves. You can't reach her with that, buddy. Oh, well. The LeBlanc roam. Should have seen that one coming. Graves is probably about to hit 6 here. I don't have my jump either. Yep, there it is. Auto Q. Auto. That was a good smite on his part. I personally don't think it's worth dying for. He wasn't going to live anyways at that point. I need to watch out for LeBlanc. She's got so much freaking burst. I don't even know where she's at right now. It makes me nervous. She already has the wave crash. She might come check this. We'll pop that. Get it out of the way. I can't really isolate him, but I have unseen threat. An extra 64 damage on our auto. Flash again with our smite auto Q. Pretty big. Some more first strike gold and whatnot. Relentless Hunter stack. I've only killed Graves and Renekton so far. I feel like I have to get to my blue. Because Graves is probably going to go there once he sees that I added his. Yeah, I'm going to go cover that. I know I can solo him for sure. More gold spent. Should be probably a higher level. Oracles over the wall. Make sure they're not in bush already. They're not. That happens a lot, so. Especially with the LeBlanc missing. It's always good to use oracles to check bushes where enemies are likely to be. Max our W second. You can go between R evolution, E evolution. I personally prefer E evolution for the longer jumps and resets. I used to prefer R evolution, but not anymore. I skipped quite a few camps. This is just never gankable. They AFK shove the wave in, and then they ping for a dive. Yeah, this is doable. Alright. We're going to get him with an auto Q. Auto W. Auto Q. Didn't quite finish her there, even with the auto Q smite. Yeah, LeBlanc's definitely coming. Like always. We're just gonna jump, get her with the Q, and run. Do something, Seraphine! Oh my gosh. And my teammates need a tank because they're ranged. They can just walk out real quick. That's okay. At least we didn't die. Sitting on Youmu's now. Gonna be hella fast. For your boot options on Kha'Zix, typically you're gonna push for Swifties because they're so dang cheap. But since we have Youmu's, I honestly think we can go without for a hot minute, or even just go plated. Then we'll go for opportunity. Lethality Kha'Zix does fall off if the enemy team has armor tanks like a Scion and a Rammus. So in that case, you'd probably go more for an Eclipse Sundered Sky build. That is not the case for this game. Auto Q. Since our Q is evolved as well, not only does our Q do insane damage, it goes on a lower cooldown if it's an isolation Q by 45%, so basically half. Finding isolations is even more critical than it already was. We need to get to this drag. Let our jungle pet finish it off. I'll wait for jump to be up and then I'll head on over there. Let's use our free skill point, put it in W. That was from our triple tonic. The first one helps you push waves, a little bit of gold. Second one is adaptive damage, and then the third one is free skill point, which is kind of nice. And the Youmu's on in there. Gonna jump out. Gonna R into her. Chunked her with a Q. I figured I couldn't get off an auto in time anyways. Boop. Got it. Man, these guys are horrified of Xerath for whatever reason. The Blanc must have been on cooldowns or something. Hopefully they kill her. I don't want to have her jumping in on me. That would not be fun. We're at 6 kills. Should be back here. Can't really afford anything too crazy, so no. Plated helps a lot against the Graves, Renekton, and Xayah. It's going to be big against them. I might be able to cut Sona off here. Auto QW auto. Auto Q. Sona walked into her. I didn't get the isolation. Oh, that fight went really bad. That went terribly. Alright, that works. We're gonna WEQ. Down he goes. This is probably warded, unfortunately. I had to guess. Walk around. I'm gonna do Raptors or something. LeBlanc has pretty similar gold spent to me. She's a full item tier 2 boots. I'm a full item tier 2 boots. I'd rather not deal with her. Oh, Graves is in my jungle. No way. I'm so freaking fast. Gone with a smite. Got an R to get to this guy. He's really fast. RQ. Well, well played to them. Sona got there. I got absolutely wrecked. The Youmu's speed up. He was faster than my tier 2 boots. Plus my R speed ups there. What is Youmu's speed up? Active 15%. My R is 40%. I'm so confused how he was that fast. Got opportunity. I'm going to sit in his jungle as much as possible. He took my freaking red, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just extra lethality. Some movement speed to try to get away after you get a takedown. I'll grab Gromp real quick. Your pet's AoE damage is more, like the radius is more than the isolation radius. So you can AoE them technically with the pet. Still get isolation. E, auto, QW. I think she must have missed chain on me there. Huh. These fights are pretty close. Man, his red's already gone. Oh, I mistimed my W. Rip. Might as well catch the wave. I want to get things pushing. Gonna get away from the bush a little bit. Surprised their ass even over here, to be honest. Him on a split when they have a Graves LeBlanc is kind of dicey. Get my blue jungle item finished finally. Wow, 800. Forced out my R super early. My R Yomus, get him with the W's. Boop. There's the Sona R. Saya is a full item. Oh, almost had her. She had flash. If I had flash, I would have lived or killed her. Wild. She only had to do 1200 damage because I was missing a chunk of health. Next is Hubris. Dragon also up in 15. I died at a bad time. We do not want to be dying around here. She had minion wave. She also, I think she had red buff too, slowing me. Graves getting that red ended up haunting me in the end. Alright, we need that drag. Souls our win con. Just walking around with no speed up. We're moving 492. That's pretty fast. Relentless. Yomu's pulling a lot of that weight. Got with a Q immediately. I'll eat into this. Wait, is LeBlanc still alive? I don't get it. I guess that was her clone I saw. Auto QW. Got it. Oh, this Zai is an absolute goober. I'm going to get him with my AoE slow on W. Partly why blue jungle item is so OP for Kha'Zix. We can just escape indefinitely. LeBlanc almost just killed me though. Good grief. That was close. Go back to farming for a second. Let's get our health back. 900 damage. Wow. Auto Q. Weird fight. I don't understand this fight at all. There's nothing over there. They're not really fighting on anything. Boop. What are we at? 134 CS. I'm going to farm mode because we're waiting for Draxel anyways. To where there's no reason to really force anything. Just maintain our lead. For Dragon, essentially. What is Renekton at? One full item. He's got plated though. He's a level up. We could do this. He's missing a lot of health already. Get with his slow. Auto Q. Nice. Some first strike gold. Zaya's off on her own here. We killed that. Wow, that was sick. I really like how that happened. The blast cone did nothing. I don't have jump. She's so lucky. She's actually so lucky I didn't have jump. She would have been dead like 10 times over there. Nice. We'll take it. Someone actually just tried to surrender, bro. That's so pathetic. Why would we surrender when you're up 3 drags to nothing? So when someone's just getting frustrated, they say, I don't want to play. That's basically when someone doesn't know what to do. Like, there's no reason. We don't have to do anything. We're already ahead. Just show up to drags and get paid. It's that simple. Boop. Like, this fight does absolutely nothing. Drags up in 2 minutes. There's only like asymmetric risk here for throwing and then them winning drag fight, and the game gets stalled out. Yeah, there's like literally nothing here. Seraphine R misses, so there's no reason to fight. Baron is a really dog poop call. I think Zarath's the person who started the surrender vote too. Baron is such a garbage call. We don't even have Seraphine R or Zarath R. We're wanting to do Baron fight. God forbid the enemies come to stop us. That's the thing as a jungler. If your teammates are making just an absolute game-losing call, don't go to it. Just ping it off. But if you go, then you're encouraging it. You're gonna lose the game from that. But you don't type. Don't say you guys are so stupid. I'm so much smarter than you. Pings are better, man. Pings are so much better than typing. Let's go for Hubris. After Hubris, we could look for Sundered, Collector, Surls, or Doms. Really anything. I wouldn't mind having an Eclipse, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of like Eclipse. Eclipse is fun. 380. Decent amount of lethality. So Xayah, Sona, LeBlanc. Ideally someone who doesn't have armor is who we're going to hit. Let's go through the boosh. We get to drag. We get soul. And we win the game. Xayah was stepping up because the drag soul pressure. Team finds the easy pick. I wonder who solos dragon faster, Kha'Zix or Shyvana. Of course, we're assuming it's level 6 Kha'Zix with isolation versus level 6 Shyvana. That's soul. Big shield. Down with the W. Oof, W didn't connect. I'm on Yomu's EQ auto art. That LeBlanc chain gives dude, they still have vision of me. I must have been under turret. Because even when the chain ended and I was Xayah snare, she was still autoing me. Got her with my slow. See how she likes it. And then we go for Krugs. Now we could kind of force a Baron with our Drag Soul and extra Dragon advantage. And it will be decent. Pretty slow game all in all. It's just how it has to go sometimes. They have lots of defensive power with the Xayah Snare, Sona. AoE speed up, Sona AoE shield, Sona AoE stun. Very good defensive abilities. We have to leverage other parts of the map. Oh, Xayah, I smell a stinky. Oh, yeah, you're not getting away, buddy. Yeah. A single W-E auto Q. Vanish. She doesn't have any armor, so she's practically taking shrew damage. So we have 63 lethality there. What is 63 lethality in terms of armor penetration? Probably like 55 or something. Oh, not quite. For a moment there, I didn't have isolation bonus on Renekton. I think that's it. Get her with the EQ. She dies too quick. Go jump evolution. And, oof. What is going on here? Alright, there he goes. Good jump reset again. Nice. Okay. Pretty solid all in all. We'll take it. So we got damage taken on runes. Looking at damage dealt against enemy champions, we were kind of number 3 or 4 in the game. A bit on the low side. We didn't get many solo interactions this game, I'd say. A lot of times we were just kind of grouped up, so we didn't have good opportunities to go in. Damage taken, we were actually the most on our team. A little surprised by that. Self-mitigation. Second most on our team, and for runes high value on all Kha'Zix. Really strong spot right now, particularly with lethality and first strike. Definitely give them a go. If you enjoyed this Kha'Zix video, let me know what champion you want to see next. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.